Have you ever woken up in the morning and still felt exhausted, like your body never truly rested during the night? Many adults describe it as feeling heavy from the inside, slow thinking, no motivation, constant bloating, low energy even after coffee, and sometimes a strange fog in the brain that makes people feel older much faster than expected. What many people do not realize is that the body may slowly collect stress from unhealthy habits over time. Processed foods, sugary drinks, poor sleep, constant stress, less movement, all of these things may affect how fresh and active the body feels day after day. That is why more adults are now searching for simple ways to help flush out toxins naturally and support the body from the inside. And strangely, one small kitchen spice keeps appearing again and again in these wellness routines. Cloves. Yes, tiny cloves. Most people never imagined something this small could become part of a morning wellness challenge. But many adults are now drinking simple clove water because they believe it may help support digestion, hydration, and the body's natural cleansing systems over time. Now, before we continue, it's important to understand something clearly. This is not magic. This is not an overnight detox. This is a consistent process that may help support the body naturally when combined with healthy habits and lifestyle changes. In today's video, we'll talk about simple clove drinks people are trying during a 7-day wellness challenge to help support the body naturally and feel lighter, fresher, and more refreshed from the inside. And honestly, one of these drinks became popular because many people say it helped them feel less heavy and sluggish during the day. Before we continue, take one quick second to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, what do you struggle with most lately? Brain fog, bloating, low energy, or feeling tired all the time? The first method is called the classic overnight clove water. And honestly, many people ignore this method because it looks far too simple. Some adults place 2 cloves into a glass of room temperature water before going to bed. The cloves stay in the water overnight, and in the morning the water is slowly drunk before breakfast, that's all. No complicated steps, no expensive products, no harsh detox routine, just water and cloves. And surprisingly, many adults say they enjoy this challenge because it helps them start the morning differently. Instead of immediately drinking sugary coffee drinks or heavy breakfast beverages, they begin the day with something lighter and calmer. Some people believe this morning habit may help support hydration and digestion early in the day. Others simply say it makes them feel fresher and less sluggish after waking up. Again, this is not a cure or a medical treatment. It is simply a supportive wellness habit many people are trying as part of healthier routines. And honestly, many adults are realizing something important. The body often responds better to gentle consistency than extreme cleansing trends online. One older woman shared that she started this 7-day clove water challenge after constantly feeling bloated and mentally tired during the afternoons. She said she expected nothing dramatic, but after several days of focusing on hydration, lighter meals, and morning clove water, she personally felt more refreshed and more aware of her eating habits. And honestly, that awareness alone can change a lot, because many people spend years ignoring the small daily habits slowly affecting how they feel. Now here comes another interesting part many people never think about. The body already has natural systems designed to remove waste and support balance. The kidneys, liver, digestion, hydration, sleep, and movement all work together every single day. That is why many wellness-focused adults now care more about supporting those systems naturally instead of chasing dangerous instant detox promises online. And that brings us to another clove drink many adults are now adding into this challenge because of how warming and comforting it feels during the morning. Clove and ginger tea. This became one of the most popular drinks in the 7-day challenge because many adults say it feels warm, calming, and surprisingly refreshing from the inside. And honestly, a lot of people start becoming interested in this drink after they constantly feel heavy or uncomfortable after meals, because here is something many adults quietly notice with age. The body sometimes stops feeling light. People feel bloated more often. Energy drops faster. Some wake up already feeling tired before the day even begins. Others describe a strange, sluggish feeling that follows them through the entire afternoon. That is why many adults are now paying closer attention to digestion and daily wellness habits. Some people prepare this drink by boiling 2 cloves with a small piece of fresh ginger and water for several minutes. After the drink cools slightly, they slowly drink it warm in the morning or evening. Simple habit. But many people say the feeling becomes addictive in a good way. The warmth, the smell, the calm feeling after drinking it. And honestly, many adults now say they enjoy the routine itself almost more than the drink. because for a few quiet minutes they slow down. No stress, no rushing, no heavy breakfast drinks, just a calm moment before the day starts. And strangely, that emotional shift may matter more than people realize. One older man shared that he used to start every morning with sugary drinks and processed snacks because he constantly felt low energy. But after trying the 7-day challenge, he started replacing those habits with warm clove and ginger tea, more water, and lighter meals. He later said something interesting. He stopped feeling stuck all the time. Not because of magic, not because of instant detox promises, but because he finally started paying attention to his body again. And honestly, many adults need that reminder. The body often reacts slowly to daily habits. Years of processed foods, poor sleep, dehydration, stress, and lack of movement may slowly affect how fresh and active people feel over time. That is why many wellness-focused adults now prefer gentle, supportive habits instead of extreme cleanses or dangerous online detox trends. Now here's another combination people are suddenly talking about: clove and cinnamon water. And honestly, many people love this drink because it feels comforting while also replacing sugary drinks they normally consume during the day. Some adults place one small cinnamon stick with 2 cloves into hot water and allow the ingredients to slowly blend together. The smell alone feels rich and relaxing. Many people say this combination became their favorite part of the challenge because it helped them feel more mindful about sugar cravings and unhealthy snacking habits. Again, this is not a miracle detox or a cure for health conditions. It is simply a supportive wellness habit many people are trying as part of healthier routines focused on hydration, digestion, and overall balance. And strangely, many people doing this challenge say, the biggest change is not what happens outside the body first. It is the mental clarity. Some adults say they feel less foggy and more focused when they consistently drink more water, reduce processed foods, and follow calmer daily habits. And honestly, that may be why this challenge is becoming so popular right now. The golden clove drink. This is the part of the challenge many people become curious about because the color alone makes the drink look powerful and different. And honestly, many adults say this drink feels like something their grandparents would have made years ago before processed health products became so common. The recipe is simple: warm water, a couple of cloves, and a tiny pinch of turmeric. That bright golden color comes from turmeric, which has been used in traditional wellness routines for generations. Some people now combine it with cloves because they believe both ingredients may help support the body naturally as part of healthy daily habits. And surprisingly, many adults say this became their favorite drink during the challenge, not because it tastes sweet, not because it feels trendy, but because it feels warm and calming from the very first sip. Some people drink it slowly in the evening, others prefer it early in the morning before breakfast. And many adults say the habit itself helps them feel more aware of what they put into their body during the rest of the day. That awareness changes a lot, because once people start paying attention to hydration and simple routines, they often begin changing other habits too. Less soda, more water, less processed food, better sleep, more movement. And honestly, that may be one of the biggest reasons people start feeling lighter during wellness challenges like this. One woman shared that after trying the golden clove drink for several mornings, she stopped craving sugary breakfast drinks as much as before. She said her mornings started feeling calmer and less rushed. And strangely, many people doing these simple challenges report something similar. They feel clearer mentally, less heavy, less sluggish, more focused. Again, this does not mean cloves or turmeric magically flush out toxins overnight or cure medical problems. The body already has natural systems that help support balance every day. These drinks are simply supportive wellness habits many people enjoy as part of healthier lifestyles. Now here is something very interesting many adults never think about. Modern life constantly overloads the body with stress. Fast food, pollution, poor sleep, processed snacks, too much sugar, constant screen time. Over time, many people begin feeling mentally and physically drained without realizing how much daily habits affect them. That is why simple routines often feel surprisingly powerful, not because they are extreme, but because they are realistic enough to continue consistently. What makes this 7-day challenge so interesting is not only the cloves, it is what starts happening around the habit itself. Many adults begin the challenge thinking only about flushing out toxins. But after several days, some people notice something deeper changing too. They drink more water, they sleep earlier. They stop reaching for sugary drinks every morning. They begin paying attention to how their body actually feels. And honestly, that may be the biggest transformation of all, because many people spend years ignoring small warning signs from the body: constant bloating, brain fog, low energy, feeling heavy after meals, waking up tired every day. Those feelings slowly become normal for so many adults, until one day they realize feeling exhausted all the time should not feel normal. That realization is why simple wellness challenges are becoming so popular now. Not because they promise miracles, but because they encourage people to slow down and reconnect with healthier habits again. Some adults doing the challenge say they started feeling mentally clearer after several days of focusing on hydration and lighter meals. Others say they simply enjoyed replacing processed drinks with something warm and calming. And honestly, many people are surprised by how powerful simple routines can feel when repeated consistently. Not dramatic, not extreme, just steady. One older man shared that he originally started the challenge as a joke with his wife. He expected nothing, but after a week of warm clove drinks, more water, evening walks, and less fast food, he said he felt less sluggish during the afternoons, not magically younger, just lighter and more refreshed. And honestly, that realistic goal is much healthier than chasing fake overnight detox promises online, because real wellness usually grows quietly. Small choices repeated every day slowly shape how the body feels over time. Now here is something many people never think about. Stress itself may affect how the body feels physically. Constant stress, poor sleep, processed food, dehydration, and lack of movement can slowly leave people feeling mentally and physically drained. That is why many adults now care less about quick fixes and more about supportive long-term habits. Warm clove water, gentle routines, better hydration, more movement, calmer mornings, less processed food. Those habits may look small, but over time they can completely change how people feel day to day. And honestly, that may be the real hidden lesson behind this entire challenge. The body usually responds better to patience than panic. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments. If you tried this 7-day challenge, what would be the hardest thing for you to give up first? Sugar, soda, fast food, or late night snacking?